grab your remote and get ready to push record, because these are keepers. That's right, it's the funniest pets and people, staff favorites. We'll see a little boy go bowling, a pilfered piñata, a man who feels peckish, a squirrel take a whirl, and a kitty get dizzy. So get wrapped up in funniest pets and people, staff favorites. It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. It's 4 feet tall and funny. It's kids. Little Casey is so excited. He just got his first hit in baseball. And tonight, his first ice pack after a game. Phil finally understood why the haircut was so cheap. But he should have had a clue from a shop called the Hunt and Peck Styling Salon. And here we're watching a new triathlon event, Piñata Race Ball, which starts with a piñata competition, switches to a 50-meter race, and ends with a punishing football tackle and pylon. Looks like we've got a winner. Just not sure it's worth it. Oh, this is such a cute moment to remember. But in hindsight, the baby might regret that his first word was giddy up.
Why? What's the matter? Why though? Are you afraid your kite's gonna get away? It won't.
Billy's afraid to lose his kite, but his parents want to teach him not to always see the negative. But what they don't realize is what Billy sees is the future.
It's not broke. It's not broke. No, Jake, no.
Yes, it's strange that Jacob wants to drink from the dog's bowl. And honestly, no one minded. Until the dog started demanding juice boxes.
Jacob! You!
If you find yourself suddenly laughing, it's because these next clips are unexpected. There were many obstacles a squirrel faced trying to get into the astronaut training program. Nervousness, poor math skills, and being too small to fit in the spacesuits. But you had to give them this. When it came to handling G-forces, they won paws down. Well, there's always race car training school.
We have a theory that shells, they have almost all the nutrients we need. So we like to mix them together. And
here's a suggestion. If you're giving your dissertation presentation, make sure your experiment works.
So do we have anybody that likes snakes?
Or you just might end up with egg on your face. Clara is serious about cleaning. And when it comes to the freezer, she'll spend all day if she has to, cleaning inside and out. It doesn't leave much time for eating or showering, but it's okay. She can fix herself a snack and bathe while she works. A champagne toast is a way of wishing a newly married couple all the luck in the world. Yeah, all the luck in the world at getting their rental hall security deposit back.
A beautiful, well-made...
This punk rock musician is in a tough neighborhood posing for an album cover, which means she's pretty hard to shock.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Unless you're a cat living in the trunk. They can get started again when her heart slows down. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Except for a dancing Christmas tree! Janet thought it would be fun to bring her young bull, Pete, over to the neighbors. But it is kind of sad when a play date doesn't work out, isn't it? Because then Pete just packs up his toys and he goes home.
Oh, great. Thank you. Hold the swing down. Dale, that wasn't very smart, was it?
Now, watch us make a smile appear. It's tricks. If you're wondering what makes that kitty stay put when his owner gives him a spin, it isn't that he's a trained pet. It's that his owner is a scientist, and this is a demonstration of the principle known as catrifical force. Training a fish to go through a hoop takes amazing patience, hard work, understanding of fish psychology, and most of all, lots and lots of free time.
Good job, Allard.
This young student is using plastic wrap to demonstrate the principle of flexibility. Because if pulling this trick on your roommate in the middle of the night without getting him upset doesn't show he's flexible, buddy, nothing does.
What is 2 times 4? Yeah, just like. What is 3 times 4 minus 7? She knows all.
This pooch is really something. He can do math.
I'm thinking.
Well, at least when the treats are steady. But try to get him to do your taxes without a bag of beef jerky, and you'll be filing an extension, my friend, believe you me.
3 times 4 divided by 3. That's right.
Coming up, a guy makes a batch of hot wings. And a really foul ball. When we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People, Staff Favorites. These next clips will have you laughing, no sweat. It's athletes. Now, this is not a trick, folks. It's doggy sign language for, give me some cheese. Bubba was treated just like a member of the family, even though he wasn't the greatest volleyball player. But Bubba's the guy in the blue t-shirt. Most obvious statement of the week.
You should be wearing a helmet.
I should be wearing a helmet.
And here, this hamster's mama shows him why the best way to get ahead in life is on your own 2 feet.
Hello, Mama.
Don't underestimate this dog. The last thing his owner yelled was, "Get the leaves! Get the leaves!" Now, here's a play to see as this team finds themselves in a really tough spot and digs out the old brain bouncer pass. Let's watch. And it's a touchdown! Way to go, number 30! And this is the most talented cat goalie in the sport of hockey. In fact, the only reason he doesn't go pro is because when he finally gets hold of the puck, he kicks at it, refusing to give it back. Welcome back to Hog and Hound Smackdown. Well, we're looking at some pretty evenly matched contenders.
He thinks the pig's dog. Look, he got him down. The pig is winning. He got him down. He's holding him down. The pig's holding him down.
But it seems the pig has gotten the upper hoof here as the battle wages on.
You're down. The pig's got him down. Oh, no. They're wrestling. Pig got him down. He's gonna hold him. He got him now. He's holding him now. He's out.
Looks like that pooch shouldn't have egged him on, because in this match, bacon rules, and the dog is toast.
Pig got him. Get him big, get him big. Get him big. Oh, pig got him, man. Look, look. Pig got him. He's down, he's down. Oh no. Rags are down, the pig got him.
These next jokes will leave you hungry for more. The first and last attempt at doggy speed dinner dating. This pup is teaching us how to find the bright side of life. Because you see a dog eating some dry kibble and water. But he sees a way to make a savory kibble stew in delicious gravy. And this is a clip of a man deep frying. And he shows us why the most popular Thanksgiving dish is roasted turkey. Hey, is that shoelace untied? Well, then get ready for some laughs and some falls. And here we meet George. George, king of the bungle. Yeah, what?
Yeah, what?
This is a lesson to all you lizard showbiz hopefuls out there. When you get your moment in the spotlight, you want to look good. Sure. But don't polish your nails before tap dancing on a waxed floor.
Coco.
After months of practice, Chuck here has finally mastered the art of rollerblade diving. Give the man a hand and a towel. After months of protesting, these folks are finally being heard. About all those faulty tables being built. This poodle has gotten himself so worked up, he's only bound to come down. Gotta keep watch. In case of burglars, What? Oh, I should get some coffee to keep an eye on the eyelids are so heavy. Oh, okay now. Security is job 2. 1. Sheep. 2 sheep. 3. Oh, okay. All right, that's it. Hold up. I'm on the case. I got her. I'm okay. Jordan could think of a lot of reasons his mom should let him play alone. 120 reasons, actually, or 125 after extra desserts during the holidays. Coming up, a bass makes a break for it. And a dog who walks himself. When we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People, Staff Favorites. If you're laughing at someone's nose plugs, it must be water. You wouldn't think a dog would be very good at fishing, would you? That is, until you realize that these are catfish. Wow, talk about an ugly duckling. Actually, this pooch is happy these ducks finally agreed to hang out with him. Although he didn't realize till he got to the middle of the lake that he was just along for the ride. These girlfriends do everything together. Which is why when one signed up for water skiing, well, they all did. And that is great. But of course, this means when one drops out, yeah, they all do. And if you're wondering what sort of fish this is, it's a homesick one. At the Andersons, this puppy is having his turn at charades. Can you guess his word? It's water. You know that dream when you win the lottery and suddenly you can afford anything in the world and you rush out and get like 50 of your favorite things? Well, this is the dog version of that dream. And don't be surprised when you get home and find 50 new candlesticks buried in the yard. That's an odd smile. It must be strange behavior. Why does Wally spin around 3 times every time a car passes? Well, being on a leash, he can't chase them and get his normal exercise. So he figures 3 spins for each car is an equivalent workout. We all know new homes are expensive, right? So everyone wants to save money on decorating. But on the other hand, you do get what you pay for, which is why you should really think twice the next time before you hire doggy reupholsterers. Sure, this looks kind of strange until you realize that Bobo here is a people pleaser. So, when his owner said he wanted his dog to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, this was only to be expected. Tonight, on When Animals Act Naughty, Frisbee sees just how many squares really come on the economy-sized roll. Coming up, a tot ends a photo op. When we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People Staff Favorites.
Okay, go, Dan. Whoops.
This little guy's first bike ride proves something about physical endurance.
Okay, go, Dan.
That you can only take so much videotaping
Whoops.
before you crack.
No more videotaping! No more videotaping! No more videotaping!
See you next time